dewdrop. Ellington sounds relaxes her mind. Dishes popping makes her feel so fine. When we swing to the basic thing, she's in another place at the time. The music style drives her wild with the feeling so sublime. My baby, she's so crazy about this jazz. Shouldn't we do? What can I say? And even if it doesn't sound like jazz music, hey, it's really jazz. Back to the groove. Slow and tender as she surrenders her sweet body to the floor. I am in splendor with her surrender. Where this comes from, nobody knows. Show me my baby seems so crazy about this jazz, music. And even if it doesn't sound like jazz music. J-A-Z-Z. Come on, dance up. Come along with me. J-A-Z-Z. Are you ready? This is poppin'. Jazz. This is poppin'. Makes her feel so fast. When you swing to the basic thing, she's in another place and time. Music style drives so wild. All right, everybody, you know the routine. Snap your fingers right to the one. And even if it doesn't sound like jazz, my baby will be crazy about this jazz. Hey!
All right, I've been hooked ever since.
Okay, it's a good. Ladies and gentlemen, Eduardo, you here? Eduardo? This song's for you. Special request for Eduardo tonight. Facebook, he said, Carl, can D-Faz please play my favorite song? And I said, yeah. For Eduardo. Somewhere in the back of my mind is a little box with a picture of you, and I keep it in the past, 'cause I left it behind just to be with you. Whenever I was traveling through time, there were dreams much stronger than the truth. Every day was full of signs that lead me back to you. My baby thought I'd made, but now I'm right back where I started. I just don't want to say that it feels good to be back home. There's that look in your eyes, like a little child, so fragile and so sweet. And your words, they cut like a knife, and it hurts me so deep. Oh, girl, the more I leave, you know the stronger I get. And I think it's time to receive all the love that I spread.
Baby thought he made it. Now he's back to where he started. Well, I guess he wouldn't say that. Feels good to be back home.
Feels so good to be back in a dancer, yeah.
Oh, I know how much he hates it. Thinking one of those broken hearted. Well, it's just like he created. Take your ball away from home. Oh, my baby thought he made it.
Baby, thought you made it.
Now he's back to where he started.
I don't wanna be one of those broken hearts. No, no.
Feels so good to be back. Oh,
Coming back, coming back. Know how much I hate it. I don't wanna be one of those broken hearts. Спасибо большое. Дуже дякую.
Thank you so much again for making this tour a complete success. This is our last day today. We've been on tour for 14 days and we thank you so much for coming tonight. And we'd like to thank our crew, Moritz Elsner on the sound. We'd like to thank Ilya Schmutz on the monitor. We'd like to thank Mock. We'd like to thank Dennis for the light. He's been following us for 2 days. We'd like to thank Ziggy. We'd like to thank Luba. We'd like to thank our promoters, and we'd like to thank you all for coming tonight. And it's so good to be here because it's so good to see that we're still going strong. It really helps. Thank you.
All you need is love. Thank you very much.